Hi everybody, my name is Chrissy O'Malley and this is Better Science Teaching. I'm glad that you're here. One of the things that was requested on one of my other videos was that I show you guys how I set up my planner. So I'm gonna let you know that this is the kind of thing where I thought I'm never gonna show them how I set up my planner because nobody's gonna be impressed by this. But I think that's gonna make it a little bit different. So what I'm gonna show you today is how to set up your planner in a very simple way. So depending on how our schedules change into the fall, you can adapt to that pretty easily without having to do anything too extreme. I'm also going to show you how I normally set up my planner and sort of the things that I like about doing it. A few years back, wanted to be a person who really liked being involved in their planner. And I am just a very bare bones functional planner type. So where I'm at today is we're going to use the Farmhouse planner from Happy Planner that I talked about in my other video. I've got my tentative calendar. It says at the bottom, calendar subject to change. Isn't everything these days. I also keep a copy of my contract in my planner. I've got a card with our schedule. I kind of expect that this might be different. Some other things that I've pulled out, things that I've had in the past. So I don't like to buy all new every year because I want to be able to use things in the future. So I've got my teacher seasonal sticker book from last year that I loved, and it matched my planner so nicely, and I showed that to you guys. I also have, I'm not sure what this is called, it just says teacher at the top, but this is sticker sheets that are a bunch of different colors, and they're not super bright. I kind of flip those for you. They're kind of muted. So I'm hoping that works. I've also got a bunch of leftover Erin Condren books. I don't know if I'll use those. I also, my pile of Erin Condren stuff, because what I'm going to do today is sort of show you my system for how I make sure that we don't overschedule ourselves as a family in light of things that are happening at school. I try really hard to communicate with my husband and everybody else in our family what things are going on, and I try to keep track of things in a way that works for me. So some other things that I have are elastic pen holders. These are cool. They're also metallic, so like, how great will this rose gold one look in the Farmhouse book? And then I've got monthly adhesive tabs that are left over from the very brief time that I thought I might get into bullet journaling. Didn't happen. So I've got all my teacher stuff. I've also got the stuff that came with my Happy Planner box kit. I got this little pocket, all these things. And then Modern Farmhouse sticker book, which I should probably do. One of the things that I get that I really enjoy having, I just get one of these really thin moleskin 18-month planners. The reason that I love these, there are several reasons I love these. I love the size. It's big enough that I can use as a planner and keep notes and important information in it. I do that all year. The 18 months is important because as a teacher, summer's my overlap. That's where I switch from my academic year planner for my teacher planner. And so that's when I like to switch for my personal planner as well. But what's nice is these start in July and they go all the way through December the next year. And so I just keep using it until next July hits, and then I go through and I pull out my planner and fill in the second half of the year. This year, I don't need to pull out my old one because I have had no plans. So I switch to these and I personalize it. So one of the things that I look for every year is really cute seasonal monthly stickers. And on Amazon, I found this sticker book. It looks like this. It's the 5th edition monthly sticker book. I was drawn to this one because it has a lot of metallic stickers in it. And there's a lot of metallic stuff happening in the Farmhouse book. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll use it in the teacher planner. Maybe I want to use it in my personal planner. But it has different colors for every month. It's really cute. I'll show you a page. January, February, March, April, May. Love that one. June, July, August, September, October, November. Just look, it's red and green. On the end. So I've got one of these. I also found, this was, I think after tax and shipping, it was like 18 bucks. I also found this one by a company called Carpe Diem, which I'd never heard of before. It has seasonal stickers too. I think that this might be the one that I use for my teacher planner. But these are really cute too, but the colors are kind of dialed down. And so they're not quite so, they're not quite as bright as the Happy Planner stickers, which I was kind of hoping for. So I've got all these things on my desk. We're gonna start working on this. All right, guys, so I'll be honest with you. This is something that I normally do by myself at the pool. My kids are on the swim team, and I just kind of sit there and work on it as time goes on and kind of just get through it, but usually within a couple of days. But we're gonna do this together. So as we said before, this guy, I take these and I like to put them with my checklist pages because that's where I keep track of attendance and grades for my students. I'm gonna open the planner. I haven't filled this in yet. I'm gonna be in a new room, same school, same address. I kind of want to get a nice fancy sticker for here. So if you have one you suggest, put it in the comments. I'm kind of thinking I need like a rose gold metallic one if I can find it. Like I said in my other video, I don't really understand this reference notes for the substitute business. I don't ever leave this book, but I can't really take this page out because I want to keep this calendar. I'm thinking about doing birthdays in this, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. All right, so then we get to our first tab, and it says August. As our opposite page. Normally I'll put things like what my goals for the year are on this one, and I'll put some focal points. So what are the things that I'm going to accomplish? I'll probably write that in once we get our final schedule. One thing I do want to do though is take my card with my times on it. I'll just stick that here for now so it's out of our way. All right, so here's my first calendar page for August. I do want to show you what these each look like in case you're thinking you're looking for stickers for yourself. So there's the Carpe Diem book. I actually think that looks cute. Our Erin Condren book is yellow. These are cool because they're holographic. They're just not just metallic, they're actually holographic. But these colors actually kind of go together too. So I may pull in my stickers and kind of play with that later and do all my stickering up. But you guys saw how many I have left. I'm very bad at stickering things. One thing that is worth knowing is that with this Farmhouse planner, or the Farmhouse sticker book, this one's Modern Farmhouse, and it's not a teacher sticker book. I was just looking for some things to kind of jazz up the inside of my planner. None of these are rose gold. Some of them are flat. Some of them have some metallic, but it's only silver or gold. There's no rose gold in here. So don't be surprised about that. All right, so for filling information in, I'm gonna need to have this handy. Okay. I kind of picked this green because, a few reasons. One is one of my extracurricular activities is I am a Girl Scout troop leader. So if you are also a Girl Scout troop leader, there's actually some videos that I've posted on the channel in a playlist where if you follow along with us, you can complete some badge work. We figured out some ways to do some STEM badges at home with what we were calling junk drawer things, which meant we didn't have to worry about all getting together in one place. People could just do stuff that they had around the house. All right, so green, because Girl Scout green. I also asked my daughter which one she thought I should get from a couple, and this is the one that she liked, the color she liked. It also goes nicely with this, so that's nice too. I will probably use one of my seasonal sticker books that I don't use with my teacher planner with this to make it look nice on the inside. But for now, we're just going to put some information in here. If you want to see the moleskin, let me know, and I'll give you guys a walkthrough of this too. But these tend to be really nice books, and I don't put stuff on these by and large. The part of these that I use the most are these weekly pages. And what's really great about these is there's plenty of space here to write whatever's going on in my personal life that day. And then there's notes pages. And so these have been really important for things like we had to make an insurance claim last year because a tornado took off part of our roof and damaged our siding. And so this is how I kept track of all those notes. I would just pull out my planner and keep track of the information and the phone numbers and anything that I needed there. I also use the space for addresses if I need to go someplace or my kids have a party someplace we've never been. So this is really handy to have this note paper here. And there's a large box here on the other side where I can put everything, and that's usually where I put stickers. So I'm gonna flip this to the first day in our calendar. So the first thing that I have noted is schedule pickup day. And schedule pickup day is cool because that's when students can get their schedule. So that's, one of those things I don't know if it's gonna change. So I'm just gonna write that in pencil. Not fancy, right? Just put it in pencil so I know it's that day. So if I pull this out, if I need to plan something else, I know to be aware of that. I'm also gonna write it here. And that's not a day that I need to make a lesson, so I'm not gonna worry about that. We have a staff in-service day. And then freshman first day. So what I'm going to do is find the 13th here in my planner. And the way that I always set these up is I'm going to have a to-do list, AP Biology, Honors Chemistry, and Physics. And I always put them in the same order. My classes are always in a different order, and they're not in any particular order. And so I don't have all of my AP Bio, and then all of my Chemistry, and then all of my Physics. And so it's just easier for me to have those parts kind of set aside. What I'm going to do is over here on to do, under the date, because it's a whole day thing, I will say freshman first day. And then, we also do new students. I do get pretty involved in that because in the afternoon, because I'm a house dean. And then all school first day. And again, I don't know if this is going to change, but it's in pencil, so that's not a big deal. I can change it. I'm probably not going to put down a first day sticker until we get an official announcement from school about that. So let's see. We also have something that we call Meet the Teacher Night. Again, I don't know how that's going to go down. It's a cool event. I really enjoy it. I don't even care that it's outside of school hours. Meet the Teacher Night is a day where parents come in, and they usually, in the past, they start in our gym, they get a schedule, so they get their student schedule, and then we have a schedule where in 5-minute periods the parents walk their child's schedule, and so they actually get to see where their student goes during the day, how long it takes them to get there. They meet their teachers in the order that they would have them, and generally kind of experience our building. So that ends up being pretty fun. We don't get to cover a lot of material, but it's an opportunity for for the parents to meet us and for us to meet parents and to learn a little bit about our students. And so that's pretty fun. So, and I will go through and do this for each month. And then I will pull out my personal planner. And for these days that are significant, I'm going to write them in my book. So we said Wednesday was Staff in Service Day. We have Freshman First Day. I'll also pull out a similar calendar, like this one. These are pretty common in my area. I'll pull one out like this for my kids' school, and I'll write those in here too. So I'm planning on making some other videos that show you how I set target dates so that I pace through the curriculum for the year. And I have that plan in place at the beginning of the year so that I can make sure that I stay on course with that. Sometimes by the end of the year, we don't have as many instructional days as we thought we would have. But I put those markers through my my book. It both helps me to plan better and more efficiently. It also lets me know if I'm in the right place. So if you're interested in that, I'll be posting those videos probably over the next couple of weeks. So make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss those. All right, so I'm going to show you guys some more of these stickers. So for September, Carpe Diem is all of our back to school stuff. Here's where they put first day of school. But we have these lovely colors. I think they're really nice actually with this. The Erin Condren is purple, which is also cool. If you're a pumpkin spice fan, you might like that sticker. Then next October, orange and metallic. Those aren't holographic. Or orange, green, yellow, candy, pumpkins, and eyeballs in a solution. That's fun. November. And here's the Erin Condren. Those look actually really pretty. This is right. Yeah, those look cute with that. Okay. For December, so there's red and green. If you saw my other video, I was lamenting the lack of red and green, but these have plenty of red and green. Kind of an absence of jingle bells, though. I don't know. Which one do you guys like better? Okay. January. January was the one that had the most boring divider. So we've got this blue. They're very similar. Oh, that navy looks pretty. Sorry, I'm kind of digging this Carpe Diem one for this. So there they are. February. Pink and shiny. More pink. March. There's butterflies and rainbows. Guys, I'm really liking this Carpe Diem one, I think. Purple for April and Erin Condren. Bright colors here. There they are with those. May. Some Echeveria. So there's a pink. June, and my school is normally done by June, but my contract goes to the 30th, so it's gonna be hard to say this year. I wonder if we'll have shorter days or fewer days a week. I don't know. July. That's not very July-ish. Well, we have here delphinium and lavender. Yeah, that's July-ish. Backyard barbecue. Pretty stuff. Okay, so I'll probably use one of these for my planner and then one for my moleskin. All right. One other thing I want to show you guys with these pages. Okay. I know there are a lot of folks that really enjoy buying stickers that are custom for the top. I'm not one of those people because what I've noticed happens is it makes this part twice as thick. Grab some scrap paper. So what I did a couple of years ago is I bought boxes of letters. I know they're missing some. I pulled some out. These guys, I don't remember where I got them. I got them at one of the, the big box craft stores. So they came from Hobby Lobby or Joann's or Michael's or something. I think they were Michael's. And my plan was to use them to impress them on clay to make plant ID tags. I didn't get that far. But what they work really well for is putting them across the top for my classes. So I pulled out some stamp pads. This is serendipity, guys. These are the only ink pads I have. I have copper, evergreen, and black, and they look great with this, right? So what I do with my letters is I get my ink pad. So I made this say AP Bio. I could make it just say Bio because Dr. O'Malley only teaches AP Bio. And everyone in the building would know whose it was. And I mean, and it's my planner, so who cares? All right, so if I get some green ink, and I can stamp it, it looks like that. And this actually, maybe I need to work on this a little bit. It kind of looks a lot like the distressed pressed ink on the dates, which is kind of interesting. I was playing around with these earlier and I actually have a favorite. Let's see if I can repeat it. So if I start with a little bit of copper and then get some black, maybe I'll do these. So, I think that it's cute, and I think that, and I may even mix them up a little bit. I think it's cute, and it doesn't add any thickness to the top, and I can use these over and over again. And so where did they go? I think I spent less than $6 on each of these. So for $12, I have as many letters as I want for everything, and I can use these instead of getting custom stickers for everything that needs to go in the planner. Another place where these are going to be useful is in the checklist pages. So one thing I'll do is in the first line, normally I will write what the name of the class is. One thing I'm not sure about, the way that I use these is I'll just show you because I have a pencil. Right here, I'll put the class name. And then up here on the top, I'll put, if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it is. And then I'll put the date. So what is today? The 23rd? I think it's the 23rd. So here I'd have 623, 624, and I would go all the way across here with ink. And then I would have all the student names here. A, B, C. If a student's absent today, I would put A here. If I had an assignment to do, I would write the name of the assignment here. So worksheet, usually WKST number 1. And if the student completed it, I would give them a check mark. If they're present, check mark. And that gives me a record where I can see what every student has done every day. One of the reasons I wanted to film this today is because I have students who are doing summer work and they're already turning it in. So I need to set this up for them. That's for my honors chemistry course, and they're doing science fair. So if you're interested in learning about science fair, I have a whole playlist for that. You can check it out. But I need to set this up for those students, and I wanted to film this before I fill in all their information. But this gives me a place where I can start keeping track of their notes. All right, better science teachers. Please let me know if you have any questions about this or if there's anything that you want to see after it's a little bit more filled out. I'm still looking for pages like this. I know I could copy them, but I feel like that's not really in the spirit of things. If I could trade you for some of my other Erin Condren stuff that you saw someplace on my video, I would trade it. I have some fun things. I'm also looking for a name for my plant. If you have a good plant name for this guy, let me know. He's a Monstera deliciosa. So monster names are good. Food names are good. Famous scientist names are good. I don't know. I just haven't decided yet. Well, thanks for watching my video. I'm glad that you joined me today. I'm excited about setting up my planner for next year, even if I don't really know what's happening. After I get all of my school dates filled in, what I'll start doing then is filling in dates for checkpoints and where I want to finish units in each of my classes. And I may set up a video for that too, if you guys are interested. Try some stamps. Show me how it works. Is it something that you might try or that's useful to you? I hope that you guys found something in this video that you might be able to do. And have the confidence to go ahead and start planning for next year. I know that we don't really, there's a lot of uncertainty with next year, but I'm confident that we teachers are going to pull it together and put out a great year for our students. I hope that you stay safe and that you be well. Kids, make good choices. I'll see you soon. Bye. You guys are going to need a blooper reel today. I got these tabs. Hi, everybody. My name is Chris. Hi, everybody. I got jiggly camera. Can't put my arm on the table. I'm probably like you. One thing I want to let you guys know about. You're going to start seeing okay, if you're still with me, one thing I want you guys to know. I got this cute little guy. This is a teddy bear calico. You're a chocolate soldier. So I have this little calico and his name is Louie. He lives on my desk. I got this new guy yesterday and I'm so excited about him, but he needs a name. So if you have an idea for a name for this guy, please put it in the comments below because I feel like this one needs a good name. Like, I hope he's around for a while. He or she, I don't know. I haven't decided how to name plants. Whatever. But yeah, I like to name my plants. I don't know what this one's name should be.